Yeah, I'm just setting up everything right now. Running a little bit behind today. Well, we're not really behind, but just making sure everything's working. Our internet like really sucks right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's in and out. So hopefully everything goes well. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Glad to see you.
Um,
Yeah, it's another beautiful day, beautiful Sunday in Badoc.
Beautiful Sunday.
Hey, David. How's it going,
Good
man?
morning, David.
So hopefully we don't lose internet.
Yeah, like
It's been
every night in and out.
yeah, it's been in and out. Yeah, it's been nice here,
Yeah,
David.
even here, David.
Yeah, it's been real nice, real nice. I can't complain. Little chicken.
Chicken. Wow. Oven.
You know something? We have one of those standing ovens slash stoves. We rarely ever use the oven. It just generates too much heat. It just I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking last night what I'm going to prepare tonight, tomorrow. I I forgot to defrost the whole chicken.
Well, you made that. Miles made a, which I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm not trying to come across that way. She made a ton of spaghetti. Hey, Dave, you live in the Philippines. Does your wife, when she makes stuff, that she making stuff that lasts a couple days? I noticed that. Well, Miles does it all, which it's all good. You know what I mean? But she makes in bulk, like she's getting ready to feed the Philippine army or something. No, that's not really bad. But dang, I ain't complaining, man. Because sometimes you just don't know what you want, or you're just too lazy to prepare something like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he likes it too.
Mhm.
Ready for church? Yeah, they're getting hit hard. It hasn't started already, David. I haven't been keeping up on it, man. Just I'm sorry, but some of the news coming out of states is so depressing. You want to know, but you don't want to. And I don't want to really get into it, but it's just depressing.
Why do you say that? About the cold?
Hey, Dash, what's up? Super sticker 99. Thank you very much.
Morning, Dad.
Hey, what I want to start doing, okay? I'm not eBay and I'm not forcing anybody, but like Dash, DOS, DOS, Dash, DOS. What I'm gonna start doing is I'll write it down, and then that's the money I'll give the show for to help her out. No, I'm not trying to give you all guilt or anything like that. That's not my goal. But we do appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Dad.
Yeah. Just to help her out, man. I mean, she does what she can. I mean, she sells things like vegetables and stuff. Where does she sell them at? Not at this market, which I don't understand. But
Yeah, she said sometimes she said, but I don't know now because the cropping is almost over.
oh, okay.
But now she's selling delicacies just like glutinous cake.
Oh, she makes stuff and sells it.
No, someone made it and just order, and then she will go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's doing what she can.
Yeah.
Hey, DC, glad to see you here, man.
Good
Thanks
morning,
for showing up.
Dee. Good morning, Daryl and Florence.
Hey, Daryl, Florence, how you doing, man? Have you guys uh, has the bad weather hit you yet? Oh, he's talking to Something about you. See, God, her, it's 90, 90% of it is confidence. You know what I mean? She's like a bundle of nerves when she's done. Like, I was like, Miles, you're not going to hurt. You're not going to hurt anything. You're not going to just relax. You know?
I still have the nervous. My hands cannot control shaking.
Because you're nervous, confident.
Mm.
And you might understand what I mean. You want to laugh, but you shouldn't laugh. You know what I mean? And I don't. The only time I laugh is that one incident when you were backing up, and all three of us, the two people that showed up with it, and me, we grabbed it, tried to pull it back because she was headed. Who you were headed for the motorcycle? She was headed for the motorcycle.
Yeah, release the hand. You release your hands.
Miles was laughing too. Yeah, I remember them days too. In the morning,
27.
when I was growing up, in the morning, used to turn that oven on because we had gas, and turn that oven on and open the door for the kitchen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember them days. But here, man, it doesn't. Oh, it's like you got the oven on, don't you? Yeah, Philippines. You put the hot dogs. Which ones do you use? Do you use the red ones or you use the beef ones? The red, I can't eat. I don't know about you, David, but I can't eat those red hot dogs. They're too greasy to me. They're too greasy.
No, it has different taste.
Oh yeah, it's there. If somebody comes over and you're getting ready to eat something like eat lunch, hey, you want some? I'm not gonna. I can't ask Miles. I can't eat in front of people. I can't. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I always offer it,
Mm.
with the exception at a restaurant because they're getting food anyway. But like if somebody comes to the house, man, I can't eat in front of them. That's rude. I think it's rude. I don't have a problem with Filipino people. No problem with it. Yeah, and wow, and wow is. I don't know where they at. Who makes them? China, India, Taiwan, Japan. I should.
Most likely India.
Who?
India. I
What's
don't know.
India? What is
I don't know.
India?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll check it out.
I know. I don't know the exact country.
How'd you get surprised? Dell will look it up. Dell's here. He'll look it up. You watch. You watch. He'll come up there. I'll be honest. I don't know. I just can't believe it has a radio in it. I'm like, Bluetooth radio. In other words, if Mom wants to listen to songs from her phone, the downloaded songs, she could Bluetooth her phone to the what's it called, to the radio and listen to it. But that's good, Dave. That's good, man. I just hope you're not on the mindset thinking that and I'm not don't take this the wrong way, that you're gonna become a YouTube millionaire. I thought I was going to do very well. I did. I really did. And it was like after a month, I was like, this sucks. You know what I regret, David? Okay, where a lot of people got a lot of subscribers were doing the lockdowns. A lot of quite a few uh, channels on YouTube. Their sub counts went up drastically.
Because it's lockdown.
Well, yeah, nobody else had anything else to do,
Mhm.
But I've talked to some of them, got a lot of subscribers. They say they don't get the views. They don't get the views like they used to. Well, because everybody's got busy lives. They got to work them 3 or 4, especially in the States. They got to work them 3 or 4 jobs, to maintain their house so they don't lose it. So they don't got time. That's why I understand. People just ain't got time.
Mhm.
But I've noticed with me, David, say the video I put up yesterday, I think it was yesterday. For the first couple of days, you seem like, man. I mean, I got like 400, 500 views on it,
Mhm.
which is not bad. But as time goes on and you check back on that video later on, maybe a couple of weeks or whatever, you'll have views and you're like, whatever, people got lives, man. And don't take it personal when they don't watch your videos. Oh, I took that for that night. I took that so personal sometimes. Then you start comparing your videos to other ones, and you're like, some of these content. I'm not just talking about Philippines. I'm talking worldwide. Some of these content creators, they'll put up anything and they'll want people to watch it. You know what I mean? They put up anything. Like that one Mr. Beast made one time, where he counted from 1 to 1,000. All right, he had over 3 million views. He just sat there, 1, 2, 3. That's all he did, the whole video. And I was like, what the hell? When you become popular, you can put anything up, nobody cares. And then we kept up there, man. 65. Did you break out your pony? Did you break out your Parker? Is it supposed to get cold there? Are you going to get hit with that weather? Oh, live streaming, yeah. They say live streaming is the way to go, But also, even with live streaming, you gotta have something, I mean, you just can't sit there. And I watch some live streams, and they're just sitting there staring, and they got like 1 or 2 people watching. I was like, dude, man, you need to talk about something. And then in the chat, it was like they were ignoring it, or he was ignoring it. I was like, man, they're trying to get you going here, It's not as easy as people think it is, man. It's not that easy. That's why I don't depend on the revenue. All right. And like I'd say with these super chats and whatever else they got, whatever I get, I'm gonna get the show. You know what I mean? Because people have asked me, hey, do you got PayPal or anything like that? I was like, I ain't gonna-
29.
29 degrees. That's cold.
And then tomorrow is 32.
Hopefully, right? Keep your fingers crossed. You can't. I don't. You can't really predict. I don't know about you though, but you can't predict the rain. You can't predict the rain. You can't predict the weather. Mother Nature does what it wants. You know. They don't care who you are. They're just going to do what it wants.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it is, especially for Miles, man. We're not though. We're not getting any younger. You know what I mean? And no, I'm not saying we're not going to walk anymore, but like going to the market and stuff like that. Or if we go somewhere in town, we know we're going to have a bunch of stuff to bring back. We'll bring it. No, I don't have any problems with the tricycle drive. They're out to trying to make a living, but sometimes you can't find it. So you know that old saying, when you need one, when you don't need one, they're all over the place. When you need one, you can't find one. You can't find them. And that has happened a couple of times to us. It's like, where are they all at?
The problem is if we use that tomorrow, I don't know where to park.
We'll find a spot. They'll get so popular here. I'm pretty sure they'll have parking in Badoc. I don't know anybody else and anywhere else where they'll have parking spots. But people don't read signs. They'll have a little spot for each, like in a big car park there, taking up 3 or 4. They don't care. How fast does it go? I took it. Though, the road. I don't think the road no, where was it when I opened it up? Oh, the road that runs right beside the yellow house and the municipality. I had it going up 35 kilometers an hour, but that was in third gear. Okay, you got one. The good thing I like about it, okay, if you got it in one gear, you can keep it in one gear. If you have it in first gear, you can have that throttle. I call it a throttle. You can have the throttle all the way down, and it's governed. It only goes so fast, and that's it. You know, and it won't go any faster. That's what I like about it for her. You know, she'll probably keep it on one. What do you think? One is fine enough for around here. It's fine. You don't need to be going, bad at it all. Do you think so? You don't need to. And plus, and Daryl, you can answer this, man. The way some of these people drive around here, where you
Yeah,
got to
that's
sit there
what-
and be looking all over the place.
That's my scare.
That's what the one thing she's worried about.
Yeah.
Where these guys, when they come off the side street, they just come out. They don't stop. They don't slow down. They just come out. Oh, you use ground pork? That's what Miles. Well, Miles either use ground pork or the ground beef. David, can you get beef where you're at? As far as like at the market? Because we can. Like today, we ain't getting it today, are we?
We still have to pack.
Right. We don't need to get any, but that's what we get. I can get the big cheese dogs.
No red eye.
They, I don't know who likes it. Well, you do, don't you? You like the red hot dogs, don't you?
The big one.
No, the red ones.
Mm-mm.
Not
There's a different taste.
well, they're greasy as hell, and you feel like you need to get a napkin after you get done eating one and wipe out the inside.
Even
of
the
your mouth.
chicken franks.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Well, they add fat to them. Because you gotta see if you get one of them red hot dogs and you cut it in half, and you look at it, you can see little fat marble on it.
Cheese hot dog is much better.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, you're right, David. It's not the best thing in the world for you to eat, but people eat them here.
Yeah. Food coloring.
Just like,
Yeah,
hey, I got a question for you, David. Do you like their banana ketchup? I have a hard time wrapping my head around how do you get a banana, which is yellow, okay, yellow or white. Well, the inside is white, and have it red.
Food coloring.
Yeah,
Food
dyes and stuff like that.
coloring. Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Paul. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Paulie.
Yeah, you got to watch yourself with that too, David. I'm gonna be honest, man. Sometimes people want more than what you can give. You know what I mean? And they get very upset when you don't give. So you got to watch yourself with that. Pick and choose who you want to help out. Yeah. Yeah, that happens too. That one video I had, it had over like I don't know how many. I just stopped looking at it, and I was trying to figure out what's so special about this video. It's when the first time I videoed the empanada girls.
2000.
No, it was this year. No, it's 2025, and I was trying to figure out what's so special about this video. And it was. I didn't think it was. Some videos, yeah. Some videos you'll do very well and you have no idea why.
Mhm.
Okay. And then you have a video where you put a lot of time into it and it doesn't do well. And you try to figure out why.
Hey, Peter, good
Hey,
morning.
Peter.
Good morning, bro.
45 degrees. Hey, that's hot. 45 degrees Celsius. That's not Fahrenheit, that's Celsius.
This is Australia.
Australia. Hey, Peter, does it ever get cold in Australia? Hey, McLavin. Ladies and gentlemen, McLavin is in the house.
Good morning.
Hey, McLavin, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Glad to see
Good
you.
morning, McLovin from Angeles City.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah, well, they got to talk about something, right, Paul? With all everything in the news all the time, they got to talk about something. They say it's going to be bad. You know, they say it's going to be bad.
Banana ketchup is as bad as stinky fish.
Yeah, I can't. But Glavin, I can't wrap my head around it. Like I just said, how can you get something that's yellow and white, okay, and make it red? I just can't. And it's like a bright red, ain't it?
Mhm.
It's like a bright red. Now, if you like it, you like it, whatever, you know. But I can't do it. Now, you like banana ketchup, right? And I don't chat. We have banana ketchup in the house,
Mm.
but we also have tomato ketchup. Okay, you gotta be, you know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not gonna be put in this house. You know, I just can't do it.
Port Huron.
That's cold.
Minus 27.
That's cold. It's all coming down from there. It's all coming down from Canada, man. I'm telling you, those Canadians. Has nothing to do with the people.
Hey, Dan.
Hey,
Good
Dan,
morning.
boy, how you doing? Good morning, man. Glad to see
Morning.
you here. Glad to see you here, man.
Good morning. Good morning. Aloha.
It'd be nice if Bisha shows up. Do miss her, man.
Living
Hawaii.
G.
You get
Living in.
hey, living in. Are you getting snow there? I don't think you are, but I'm just talking. Yeah, man, that was. But they also how many years ago when Buffalo, New York got hit really bad because what happened is the storm clouds were coming over, dumping, moving on, and then it was being blown back into Buffalo and dumping. And it was just like for I think it was like a day or two. That's all it was doing. And this storm cloud kept on dumping and dumping and dumping. It was bad. It was bad. I got stuck in it. That's why. Are you gonna be back for good in a month? You ever been yeah, hey, Lennon, you ever been to Hoylock, Scotland? Site one. I had a lot of respect. I mean, people used to, and you got to admit, Lennon, people used to make fun of them. And I was like, man, I got so much. I had to go down in one time. Not, it was in Hoylock. I had to go do something inside of one, man. And I was like, I could not do this. I could not do this. Confined. I got a lot of respect for you guys, man. I do. A lot, like I said, people make fun of. Well, people make fun of. No matter what your rate is and what your job description is, somebody that's not in it always got something to say. Not often. Yeah, that's what I. Like I said, Peter, like I said one time, I've been to Australia, but I haven't been to Australia. All right. Huh?
What's that?
The cities in Australia, it is Australia, but a lot of people tell me that you need to get out of what's that one big city in Australia?
Melbourne, Sydney.
Sydney. We were in Sydney, not as on vacation. We went there to do something with some other people. And a guy, a Australian, he was in the military. He says, "You want to see Australia? You need to get yourself in a car and just drive. Then you'll see the real Australia." And he was going to. I think I said it before. He was going to take us out, but the next day he was going to take us out, and something came up, and we had to cancel the plans. And I was really looking forward to it, you know. But he said, "Yeah, you want to see Australia? Get away from the big cities. Go to the small towns. That's Australia, and they'll treat you good."
No, Harold is living in Victoria.
Yeah, Paulie, I can't eat it. I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it. And I don't make a big, I don't make a big deal about it. Just like, no, if they ain't got regular tomato ketchup, I don't use it, nothing at all, you know? No problem.
Ontario.
It's gotta be cold there, man. Oh,
Mhm.
it's gotta be cold. Yeah. It snowed in Tasmania.
Huron.
Huh?
Huron, Michigan.
So what we'll probably do today, I was thinking, right up the road here, it's a 2 minute, not 1 minute, 2 minute walking. Probably be 30 seconds driving. They got what we call here Barangay Hall. That's where the barangay captain and all some of the councilmen hang out at. But they got a big basketball court there, and I was going to take her there. And because making left turns, making right turns, that we used to the brakes and everything like that. Just like I said, it's most of it is confident. You got to be confident in yourself, and I think that's 90% of it. The lack of,
Mhm.
and also to learn when you're throttling it, find your comfortable spot and stay there. Not this, but she that you'll go on. And I think it's funny. But people do that when they first learn how to drive a car, with the gas pedal. They put on gas and up and down, up and down. It's just you got to learn. That's all. It's a learning process. Some people pick it up quick, some people don't. I don't remember if I did. But I know I did that. I do know I did that. Driving. Mm, mm, mm.
Oh yeah.
What?
Eh,
What, this one?
Yeah.
What about it? You know what I do? What's that? Sweet and sour?
Jafra.
No. The hot and sweet.
Jafra. Sweet
Yeah.
and chili.
Yeah, sweet chili. Try that with chicken. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Banana ketchup is good for lechon kawali.
Yeah, see, Gamma, she can do that because, like I said, like when you got it in gear, the gear like first gear, okay, it's got a governor on it. You can only go so fast, and you don't know. That's it. That's it. You ain't going no faster than that. And yeah, you put it. But like I said, she's just got to learn, find that comfortable spot, and just stay there. Don't. I think it's funny. Yeah, the sweet chili, it's pretty good stuff. That goes good with chicken. Goes real good with chicken. I like it. It's comfortable. The only problem is Miles has her armrest on hers. It's the cheap chairs. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, they're cheap. And one time I had my hand on the armrest and I stretched and I broke both armrests. And I was like, what?
You mean to say the arm of the one already broken? Why don't we throw away then?
Throw what away? The chair?
No, I mean the
Where are they at?
They're inside the other room.
Oh, yeah, we could throw them away because you can't use them. I tried to fix it and I was like, I'm wasting my time with this. The, uh, the threads that mount it, they're kind of bent, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they're not bad, Paul. They're not. Now they have better ones. They're like the same principle, but they're a little bit more high end. They have ones here, and they say, and I'm like, no, it's not. They say it's a desk chair, but it looks like a lazy boy. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, it's not. Yeah, it looks like a lazy boy.
It's like the chair of Martin in Fraser.
Yeah, yeah. You ever watch Frasier? That the father's favorite chair. They kind of look like that. You know, like that ain't no office chair. That's a lazy boy. Yeah, Miles. That's fine, Paul. Yeah, Miles likes it. Hers is much nicer because she takes better care of her stuff. Isn't that right?
Let's eat tamarind again.
Hey, did you ever hear of these, Polly? Excuse me. These things right here. They're not bad. They're not bad.
I guess living in North is fine because they are living in Hawaii. Hawaii.
You're gonna live. You're gonna come back to. You're living in. Yes, it
Tarlac.
does. Yes, it does. Very large. The Hawaii and also California. Yeah, I think that's everybody's here. Let me get to the.
The first lady of Badoc. You're kidding me?
Yeah, living in. Everybody feels that way, man. I talk to people and I'm like, dude, you haven't been working very long. Like guys in their 20s and 30s, they say they're tired of it. It was like, you haven't been doing it very long. But it depends on your job, man. How high stress your job is, you know. Some people like that stuff. Some people like,
It's
you know,
sweet. Why don't you like it, Pauline?
like what?
The tamarind. This one.
Oh, he didn't know. He didn't say he didn't like them. He just had never had the chance to eat those again. So, who was telling us that they sell them in the Filipino delis or Filipino shops in
Yeah.
the States? They have them, but they're not a Philippine thing, are they? You were telling me they were.
This is Thailand.
Yeah, the Thailand thing.
Mm.
No,
Yeah,
they're
same,
not. They're not
same,
bad.
same Asian, so they can see.
I thought. Wait a minute. Let me see. Is that the inside?
Yeah.
All right. When I first saw them, Polly, I thought this right here. I thought that was that. That's the shell. I thought that was edible.
This is the one inside.
Yeah, that's the inside of it. But I thought they were edible. But I'm glad I didn't try to eat it until I saw Miles. That's what I learned real fast is you go by example. So you don't make a total fool of yourself. So I'll sit there and I'll wait until after Miles does what she does to eat it, and I go, okay. And that's what I do, you know. It works. Like I said, I didn't know that was just looking at it, I didn't feel anything like that. Just looking at it. That's your favorite Ruby? You like Ruby?
Only especially the halaya.
I like it.
Halaya ube. Really good.
It's still like my chocolate.
So,
Huh?
the chocolate.
I like my chocolate.
Enough.
You don't eat them very much. We got that how many days ago? You still got like a half a box left? When did we get them? Before Christmas? No, no.
Last week.
You still got a half box left.
Uh-huh. Less than half left. I will finish that tomorrow.
No, you're not. She won't finish it tomorrow.
I should offer cherry yesterday.
Why? You didn't offer any? That was rude. You being selfish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what we'll do today. She'll go out and it's just like riding a bike. You rode bikes before.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, I can still
You'll be-
remember the
you'll
one
be
girl. One girl of the, yes, the one of the girl came here last time.
Oh, two girls up on it here? Oh yeah. We were having problems with it. It's so the braking system's so sensitive on it, okay? So say it's two handbrakes, right? And the throttle's on the right. If you just got a little bit of pressure on that brake on the left, the handbrake, it won't go anywhere. That's how sensitive the brakes are. Found that out the hard way. Right?
Mhm.
I found that out. I don't know why would put my hand on it, on the brake, and not realizing that I was squeezing it a little bit, and the thing wasn't moving, and I was like, oh, this piece of shit. You know, what did I buy? Did I buy more junk? But no, it was drivers or yeah, you gotta watch it. It's real sensitive, real sensitive. You still around though? Haven't heard from you, man. What?
Pauli.
Well, it's what, 7:30. I don't mind you adding your 2 cents into it, man. So did you find out where the home base for NWOW is? Because I figured you look it up. I did. I figured you look it up. How long did it take her? I don't think so. I don't know if she never told us.
Never told us, but they came here. What time they arrived?
In the afternoon.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, about 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Maybe it takes because just like it's run like tractor is slow.
No, I don't know, man. I'm gonna find out today. I'm not gonna have you do it because you need to get used to it. We'll take it. You know the road that goes to the beach.
Mm-mm.
Go down that road. That's a long road.
Yeah.
And put it in third gear.
Yeah.
And I'll video it so people don't say, oh, you're lying. And I'll just open that throttle up, see how fast it goes. Just for curiosity.
Mm. Okay.
All right. Thanks for showing up, living in.
Living in.
You be good, man. Stay safe.
No. I think it's 35. 35.
I don't know. We'll find out today. I don't know. I'm not going to say the tops. I have no idea. It's made in China.
What?
Oh, it's made in China. Okay, I see what you're saying.
China made.
It's made in China, and
parts from China, but assembled here in
Yeah.
Philippines. Okay.
A lot of countries do that anyway, right? I know the United States does that with like Toyota. The parts are made in Japan and assembled here.
Mm-mm.
I know I know Toyota's got what's it called? A plant in Virginia. I delivered there a couple times. I was like, "Oh, you got a Toyota plant here? I didn't know. I don't get. I don't get. If I don't need to know it, I don't care. I'm being honest. I don't.
Okay, okay. And we will race, okay?
Yeah, no, I think you know. What I mean, and I'm pretty sure Florence would drive it. I'm pretty sure of it. You know, I'm pretty sure she would drive it, Florence.
Oh,
You know what you do? You buy her one, and then you put racing stripes down the sides of it, so it looks like she's going fast.
Good morning, Anthony.
What is the top speed? That's a good question. What is the top speed in? I think it's whatever you feel like driving at that time. I'm being honest. There is no posted speed limit. I mean, me myself, I wouldn't go that fast, especially going down the main road, because it's just the way to.
Inside the town, there's no speed limit, but I think they should post that speed limit, especially during peak hours, kids going to school.
Anthony, I think they're hoping the common sense comes into play. You know what I mean? Hoping. Like, I don't drive that fast going down Main Street. There's no need for it. Okay. I'm not in a hurry to get anywhere. And like I said, some of these people, they come out of these side streets and they're not even looking.
Mm-mm.
They're not even looking. They just,
They are careless.
and it's scary at times. It is. It's scary. And I think about it when I'm driving. I hope nobody hits me. No, she'll probably be just like. Does she have a driver's license in the States? That will. Because Miles doesn't even have a driver's license. She has no interest in it. And Miles is that way. If she's not interested in something,
I have no interest for in driving any.
Well, she was doing Hong Kong a great deal of her adult life. Public transportation in Hong Kong is awesome. All right. And then the Philippines, if you want to go somewhere, you're going to get there. You got so much options as far as a bus, a van, a tricycle, a jeepney. They don't have no trains in here, do they? In the Philippines?
Have?
Where? In Manila, right? Everything's in Manila.
No, it's already. They are already doing some train going north. I think already they start doing.
Yeah, how much how much travel would be it'd be much easier here if they had a rail system that would just want, like a loop, a total, just like the highway is, the international highway, just a big loop. And then maybe, because like I said many times before, the town that Miles grew up in is directly east of us. In other words, if I could walk it or drive it, it would take a quarter of the time to get there than it would now. All right, because it's straight across. But there's no way of getting there because of the mountains. And I always said maybe they should let outside companies or not maybe companies or something come in here to deal with railways and laying down tracks and everything like that and help them out, But then Philippines has got so many laws, and I think that's what's holding them back as far as progressing with everybody else in the world. Because they don't want other companies coming in here, They don't want it. That's a good
So the
one.
driver pays it.
In the UK, they have signs that you have. If you got somebody that's training or learning how to drive, you have to have these signs that says T on it. All right, and you got to have it visible from the rear. I don't know about the front of the car, but I know from the rear of the car, you have to have it. They used once they had. I'm telling you, though, Paul, if they had a rail system here, number one, you know how many jobs that would provide, you know,
They
and it make traveling so much easier.
they build in now. It's a long railways. I don't know where. That's almost done.
I know they were saying one time they had a rail, or they're building a rail. It goes from Manila south, like Cebu and places like that. But there's nothing up here in North. There's nothing.
It's just start. They 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 built the trains going the south.
You know how good that would be though. Just think about it. You get somebody here to a tourist, okay? He can hop on that train, if it did that, it made a big loop. He can hop on that train and just travel, okay? But he can go from town to town. In other words, where that train stops, because he knows there's going to be another train sometime. Maybe not that day, maybe the next day. He can get out, tour around. It'll be good for. I don't know. I'm thinking it would be good for the economy. Go out, see that town. And anytime you stop somewhere, you always find something, either food or a souvenir or whatever, and you're going to stay the night because most likely the train ain't coming until tomorrow, the next day. It's just my thoughts. Who am I? I'm a nobody, but I think it'd be awesome, a rail system. And it ain't got to be one of these ones that go 100 million miles an hour, okay? Like Japan has. There's no reason for that, unless that's what but just train. Maybe for tourists, have a couple sleeper cars on it. You know how many people that would employ? You know how many people that would jobs? You gotta have somebody running that train. You gotta have somebody doing maintenance on the train. You have to have people doing maintenance on the rail. You have people working and like if it's got a food car on it, like a little restaurant on it. You got people working in there. That's jobs. You totally disagree, or you agree? If you disagree, that's fine. If you disagree, that's fine. But I'm just thinking of jobs. I always think of that way, man. I don't know why. How many jobs would that, open up for people? Because, some of these people need to work, want to work, and need and want to work. You need to get to work. Somebody got to support me. You can be the engineer on a train, Miles. Huh? Can you see that happening? You ain't got to steer. All you got is the throttle, forward, reverse.
What if you're the one who will apply?
If I could work, I work on the train
You're
as an
much
engineer.
better, I guess.
I would do it. I mean, all it is there's a little bit more to it than that, but you got a little lever. Everybody watches them train movies, right? You got the forward, you got the reverse. Full throttle.
Right.
Huh? If I can work, I'd do it. They offer me a job being an engineer on a train, I'd do it. There's no right turns, there's no left turns. If anybody gets in your way, sorry, I couldn't stop. Trains don't stop on a dime. They say it takes like a mile for a train to stop. So that's what. Hey, Joe, that's what you can do, man. You can come over here and be a train driver. I do it. I ain't. I know nothing wrong with it. It's a job. I don't care. At one time, man, I had a job. I had no work, and I was in Colorado. My job was to fill up potholes on the dirt roads. I got paid by the town.
Hmm.
I got, what was it, $8 an hour to fill up potholes on a dirt road, and it was hard. But it was money coming,
I'm
money.
going home. Good
It
morning.
was money coming in. That's all. What else going on? Hey, hang with home. I'm gonna call you homebody. Hey, homebody, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Glad to see you here. That's what I'm saying. I think it'd be an awesome job. You just, they all, every show they show you with
Yeah,
a train guy,
awesome job,
he's
but
sitting down, he's got that little lever.
you cannot build just like, okay, I want to build
You make
this
it-
one immediately now.
Oh, Miles, I knew that. It takes a very, very, very long time.
That's why I said they are already building it, but they put the south first.
But I'm just, maybe someone can answer me this. It just seems like everything is Manila. Manila. They're doing this, Manila. They're doing that, Manila. How about the rest of the people of the Philippines?
If you want to ride, you go to Manila.
Huh?
If you want to ride the train, you go to Manila.
Why? I've been on plenty of trains, But I'm just saying, it just seemed, and me and you had that conversation before. That everything that's new in the Philippines, it's in Manila.
Of course, that is their
Okay, it's the capital. I get it. But
target first priority of
how about the rest of the people? Let's stop talking. Let's stop talking about that. Me and Miles one time that conversation. It wasn't an argument. It was a conversation. I think that conversation lasted like an hour.
because you bring it out. I don't know anyway.
I just don't understand it, Miles.
You directly ask to the agency.
See, that would be nice. I wouldn't, Anthony. I would not have a bullet train here. They go too fast. But I think that would improve life in the Philippines. One of the, I mean, people can, I mean, they can work. It's not uncommon for like all right, say a family lives in Badoc. It's not uncommon to have the husband or the wife go to some other place in the Philippines and work there. We're not talking half-hour drive. We're talking 8, 9, 10-hour drive, and they'll stay there and they'll work. But if they have a train that takes you within a couple hours, they can go home like every weekend. Go home. Here, some of them don't even come home every weekend. You know. All right, Paul, you be good, man. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you, man. That's just my opinion. I think that but every time you turn around, this is coming here in Manila. That's coming here in Manila. And you're like, how about the rest of the Philippines? They could use it.
Later, we'll discuss that. I will Google it. Where is the latest subway they building that subway? What is where the subway going?
I was told the reason they don't have a subway system here is because the water table. They can't do it. And the rocks underneath.
There more soil than rock. That's why.
No, I heard it's more rock than soil. It's volcano, volcanic rock, whatever. The Philippines was formed by volcanoes. That's how the islands were formed. You know? That's my understanding.
If more soil is more is easy to let's talking about landslide.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. They need to. I mean, it's easy to talk. Talk is cheap. You could talk. You could. I could sit there and talk how I'm going to build a rocket ship and go to the moon. Okay, talk is nothing. It's the actual doing it. And I'll never be able to do that. Okay. So I mean, it's easy for me to say just build a railroad. So I get that. There's a lot more into that. But like I said, now this seems like everything is Manila, Manila, Manila. For the rest of the people in the Philippines, how they benefit, you know?
I will I will send the message to the one I know.
I think I need to give.
Can you talk
Hey,
to my
I
husband?
think I need to give Boom Boom a call. Hey, Boom Boom, we need
Can
to
you
talk.
talk to my husband? He cannot understand what happening here in Philippines.
I don't think anything's bad. I'm honestly trying. No, don't do that. Don't make it like I'm putting it down. I'm not. I just don't. I just don't understand. I just don't
I
understand.
told you already they are building they are now building it. It's a long subway already.
What?
But
What?
it's not like I
What?
said, it's not
What?
easy to build
Well, I
that
can't
if
see
there
it.
is not enough finance.
I'm saying that I'm not saying it's subway to it. You can't do a subway in the whole country. So can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. You can't. No. But I'm just saying a rail system.
Yeah, I know that is the rail. We're repairing the rail. It's,
I'm not talking bullet train or anything. Well, they can have a bullet train, but that had to be on a separate track.
no, they said the train that they are going to put is from Japan. So I don't I I have the
Maybe do they have like a rail company that's coming in the Philippines and saying and designing it?
I I hear that last year.
Japanese got their stuff together when it comes to
I
stuff
hear
like that.
that last year that Japan
Oh,
the
okay.
model one of the train model of Japan will be put in here.
Here.
Mm. And I saw the picture of the just like this the head of the train is like this long.
Many years ago, they were saying a road or rail system could not be built in the Rocky Mountains, Colorado. I can't remember the guy's name. He said, "Here, hold my beer." Look at it now. They say it's one of the marvels of.
It's good the rock. They said mostly in Hong Kong is high mountain with big rocks. I would what's that?
He said it would be nice to see. Yeah, exactly. And the Philippines as a whole is a very beautiful country. You know what I mean? And there's a lot to see, but a lot of it you can't get to. You know, you can't get to it. The locals can get to it because they know where it's at. But I think the Philippines, as far as a vacation spot, not a not a meat market, if you know what I mean, a vacation spot would be really good. They have a lot to offer. I think so. Yeah, it doesn't. The road system here is basic, and it is what it is. It's basic. You got your main highway, then you got little tiny highways here and there, but that's really about it.
There's a provincial road, barangay road, and the national road.
And a lot of the national roads are usually taken care of, right?
Yeah,
They're usually
that's
maintenance wise.
that's the will connect the provincial and
Yeah, but when you get down to the chain, as far as custody of these roads, the lower the chain, the worse the road is. Some of these roads ain't even pavement; it's dirt roads, and they're not being well maintained because of rainy season. Like that road that ran along our property. Oh, rainy season hit. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like that too. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Miss Van. That you have it nice, and then all of a sudden they start laying down roads or doing the infrastructure stuff, and it's kind of like, no, no. You start seeing people, and problems are escalated because the flow, travel is a lot easier. So people just, oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like here, I like Badoc. Part of me wishes it would grow a little bit. In a lot of parts of me, I'm thinking, I was like, no, because then you get people that, like transits and stuff like that. They have the transit people here, okay? They start showing up because you don't want to deal with them, the street people. Then you got what I call the Philippine version of gypsies. You have them here.
That is the old transportation.
What do you mean?
Jeepney?
No, it's called gypsies.
Gypsy.
Yeah, and though you know what I'm talking about, the people that I call them the Philippines. If you ever been in Europe and some of the countries there, you'll see the gypsies there and the way they dress, very, very bright clothes. You'll see that. It's that like that here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are right. They said it's grown already in the past couple of years, Lawal. Lawal wasn't very big at one time. And a lot of these other towns, like Badoc, Batac, same thing there. And then if you go south, some of the areas there where the towns has exploded. But if you talk to people, if you talk to people they've never been anywhere else but there where they're at, they wish it just stayed the way it was. That's why a lot of them they say, they come up south to Badoc or they come down, I'm sorry, yeah, they come from the south, they come from the north, and they like Badoc because they say this is what my town used to look like 20 years ago. They say the town has grew and they got crime and stuff like that. There was people, the transits and stuff like that come there. So maybe we got it. We don't realize how good we have it in Badoc because everybody in Badoc knows everybody, and they know who the good people are and they know who the bad people are. And there's no way getting around. And when a local tells you, "Hey, watch this person, watch that person," you listen to them. Because they won't tell you the bad things they do, but they'll tell you watch them, and you listen to them because they know, right? Like they tell everybody, watch out for Miles, man. She got attitude. Like if you ever come in, it's funny because somebody's always told me this. If you ever come into town, all you gotta say is, "Where's that YouTube? Where's that Americano YouTube guy?" And they'll tell you here where I live. That's all you gotta say. Where's that Americano, the YouTube guy? No, they know,
Mhm.
they knew who I am, but they know I'm not disrespectful. That's why they don't mind me videoing them because they know I'm not going anywhere with it. Miles is okay. She throws, "Hey, Dell, has your wife ever thrown me the attitude?" You're like, "What did I do wrong?" You're like, "What did I do wrong? I don't know." Then you're afraid to ask. It's like, "Oh, you just don't care." What? No, I don't know.
Make up to man Florence.
Huh?
I said, Florence, may kadto. The katungtung ko. I said, come over here.
You talking nasty? Miles has never done tempo at me. Never, never, never. Have it.
Yeah.
She's never done it. I'd seen it, not from her, but from others. I'm like, oh, hell no, I wouldn't deal with that. They don't tell you what you did wrong. You have no idea. You're like, what did I do wrong? You looked at somebody, okay. Okay. They will. They'll get mad at you. If like a female walks by and you just look like that, oh Lord. Yeah, same thing here. I think it's the Badoc females are like that. Oh my
I'm
God.
not from Batak, but
Yeah, you're from the Somme.
I'm from Cagayan.
The Somme. Which is it's a nice town, man. Let's smile. It's growing too, ain't it? The Somme, it's growing. When we first got there, it was like, oh, I can't do this, man. 30 minutes to drive from the property to the town where the market is. No, no. I don't want to do this.
Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce Kyle, how you doing? Glad to see you here, man.
Good morning.
Good morning. All righty. You get hey Mary, you got enough for everybody? How many times is it?
I love that udon noodle.
That's what I'd say that Miles' grandson, Leo, I'm just joking with him. He'll go somewhere and I'll come back with a bag of potato chips or something like that. And I'll come say, you got enough for everybody? Now when he comes here with something, he hides it. Oh, dude, that's wrong. Yeah, Liam's a good kid, man. I just like messing with him. It's Hank. Hey, homebody, I just don't get that. I don't get all that, man. Tell the person what they did wrong. You know, tell them. Just say, hey, you did this. All right, I'm sorry. I mean, I know I'm trying to like belittle it. I'm not. It's just sometimes it's just it's the tiniest thing, man. From talking to other foreigners, they say I have no idea what. Now a Philippine man knows. They know all the way. Oh, I screwed up. All right, but as foreigners, we're like, what did I do? What did I do? Yeah. She never's done that to me. At least that I know. But see, Miles knows I'm harmless. You know, I'm not interested in anything. You know, there's nothing wrong. I always say there's nothing wrong with looking at something, but you don't gawk. Okay, you don't sit there and stare for like freaking 20 minutes. All right, that's gawking. You look, you acknowledge, you know, they're there. Both ladies. Who's Florence originally? She's originally from Badoc, right?
What?
Florence, yeah.
Yeah.
You got plenty. All right, everybody, head to Mary's house. She's got plenty of food for us. Let's go. Yeah, Mary's a good person. Yeah, but sometimes, man, Daryl, sometimes it's just silence is the best thing. You know what I mean? You let everything calm down and then you talk. Not at the moment, because sometimes things will be said that you regret later. You know what I mean? See, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect. But I really don't. Do I ever do anything that makes you question? I go out once in a while. I mean, I don't go out. Okay? I'll say, hey, Miles, I'm going here. I'm told where I'm going. Do you need anything? No. Okay, I'll be right back. And I go and I come back. Now, I'll BS with some people on the way. There's a lot of, I have found out though, okay, when I'm with Miles, okay, no female is willing to talk to me. They'll say, hello, Poe, or give me the smile, and that's it. But when I'm by myself, they want to talk. Is it because they don't want to tread into Miles' territory? You know what I mean? Or are they afraid Miles might go freaking spastic on them? I don't know. Do you have an answer to that?
No.
You know? But I noticed that. they'll talk to me, and I don't open the conversation up. They'll come to me and they'll start talking to me. But when Miles is around, I'm the no-go zone. No, I don't think I'm a hot commodity here. Believe me, I don't live in a freaking fantasy world, but it just seems that way. No, it's not, though. It's not, man. It just, I think it intensifies things, you know? I think it intensifies things, to be honest with you. All right, loaded question. Yeah. Well, see, that's, Anthony, you'll find, if you get in a relationship with a Philippine woman, and you'll find out real fast that this tempo, man, it's like, what did I do? What did I do? You know? And they won't tell you. They won't, they just won't. And don't make any threats. Don't make any threats. Like, if you do that again, you're out of here. Oh, bye. They'll leave. They don't care. Here's your key to your apartment. I'll see you around. You know?
Loaded question.
Oh, he's talking about the tempo stuff. Hey, Big E's. Hey, I was watching. We were watching it last night. I think you were sitting at a desk. I tried to send you, well, not send you because it wasn't. It was after.
He's talking about the coins.
Yeah, you were doing coins,
Mhm.
and I tried to put a comment in there because I know comments help as far as pushing it, and they wouldn't let me put a comment in there, man. You were talking about coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were watching. You know, I watch these. A lot of times I just don't say nothing. You know, I just see what you're going with it. I know, and plus I know you got your normal, you know, your regulars that make all the comments. And a lot of times, if I want to make a comment, they already done it. You know. Yeah, we watch. So you're talking about coins. And stuff. I watch. I just don't say anything.
Big Gates.
And I got a feeling he does it. He does YouTube the same reason I do it, just for something to do, man, hobby, you know. Because I know Big E's is making all that money off of YouTube, you know. He's making all that money. It's a Big E's. He does it for the same reason I do it, just for. It seems that way. I could be wrong. He does it just for hobby. But you do lives a lot, man. I noticed that you do lives a lot. Nothing wrong with it. And a lot of your content creators are on that route. They said live streaming is a heck of a lot easier than to do, and you get more views on live stream than you would on recorded video. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So do you have an Apple or a Mac, or do you just have the regular PC? Nothing wrong with the regular PC, nothing wrong with the Apple. I got an Apple, but I'm like, I think the quality of Apple products has been going down since Steve Jobs passed away. That's my opinion. What do you think, Miles? You need to talk to.
I don't know.
You don't care. The only computers they have is your phone. That's your computer, right? Miles could care less about getting, you know, a computer, office computers. I got my phone. I don't even know them.
Mhm.
I can do everything I need to do on that phone. Isn't that right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. You can do the one you do in the phone, you can do it here. The one you can do it here, you can
Well,
do
there's a little bit more you can do on a desktop computer. There's a little bit more. Yeah, I gave Shaw, talking about phones, I gave Shaw that Galaxy. And she said the camera one is not that good.
not that good.
I was like, surprise, surprise. I said, yeah, I know that, but you know, you need a phone. Desktop gets you in trouble. It can, Big East. It can. Like I said, Miles lives and dies by the phone. Now I use my phone more now than I ever did before. I mean, as far as Facebook and all those others, which I really don't like getting into. But yeah, I use it more now than I did before. So what?
The stuff is like the
Hey,
computer.
I want to ask you all a question. I moved this. This is on microphone. I moved it. It was up top here. It was hanging down. But I noticed every time we turn our heads for something, it kind of it faded out. I just wonder if is it a lot better with the mic being this mic being sitting at the desk, or should I put it back up hanging? Because now it's picking up sound all the way around it. Yeah. I mean, I can go either way. I could put it back up on the tripod that has it hanging down. It doesn't matter to me. Don't care.
Johnny Java. Good
Hey,
morning.
John, how you doing? Glad to see you, man. Yeah, you're all here to see Miss Miles. You all don't care about me. Hey, Dodge, how you
Dad,
doing,
Good
man?
morning, Dad.
Glad to see you. How many days left till you come to the state, come to the Philippines?
He said sounds good.
Yeah, it's the song right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
So,
Yeah, I started, I don't know, the days I had a lot going on before I left the States. And I think when I started coming closer and closer to the flight, reservations and everything else, I was already in the house and everything was being taken, everything was going very well. All right. But I think when I closer I got to the flight date, I started saying, do I really want to do this? You know, because I was thinking of my family, my kid, my kid and two girls and the grandkids and my family. Because I was thinking, how if something happens? I mean, I was lots of things in my head. Not that I didn't want it, but I was concerned about certain things. And I still think about them things now. You know, how if something happens to me? How if something happens to somebody in my family, you know, in the States? That's what I started going through in my head. All right, thank you, Mr. Anthony. Thank you very much. 89, who's counting that there?
89.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank Marie. Thank you for showing up, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, you start second guessing, you know, am I making the right decision? Yeah, I want to be with that person in the Philippines, but am I making the right decision here? You know, I mean, me and Miles knew each other for a very long time, okay, but you were both like, I'm pretty sure you would feel the same way as far as leaving the Philippines. Am I doing the right thing? I know the Philippines, okay? I don't know the United States. I don't know how to act in the United States. I don't know what I can and what I can't do in the United States. You know?
Filipinos are more closer to their relatives, I guess.
Oh yeah, I know that. Your families are, but also, yeah, you're right. You're right. The more close knit to the family. No, I totally get why you have no desire to go to the United States, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. You know.
You say, oh, most of the people going to other countries, they still back to their home country.
Yeah, you'll adjust. You'll adjust, man. You'll learn when you go to the markets or you go shopping somewhere. Let your partner do all the negotiating. They don't want to hear what you got to say. They don't care. Let you being honest. Let your partner do all the negotiating. And let me tell you what, Dodge, she will get a better price than you ever will. I'm just being honest. Putting that out there. Philippine females know how to negotiate. I think they should get the Philippine females and have them in the UN. A lot more stuff will get done. Right? You don't know?
I don't know.
They know how to, and you'll learn that. Hey, Dodge, you'll learn that real quick. Wait a minute. I was here yesterday, and for that apple, they had me pay 100 pesos, and my wife only paid 10. Why? Why is this? What's going on here? That's what I'm saying. Let them do all the talking. And it's better yet if when they don't know you, you just stay back. You stay back and let her do all the magic. You learn that rule. But see, I can't do that anymore, Dodge, because everybody in the market knows me. But they treat us very well. They treat us very, very well. $0 degrees, John. But yeah. I tell people sometimes I miss stuff like that, and they're like, "Well, you lost your mind." No, you do, man. You miss seeing the snow. All right, you do miss it, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be skin taxed too. I haven't been at the market. I haven't been. There's one place here, Big East. It was a barbecue. It's a barbecue place. And I caught them. They were going to skin tax me. The only reason why is because the person that was before me was getting the same things that I got. Okay, that I was getting. All right. And she got it, and then all of a sudden I ordered the same stuff, and it was like 100 pesos more. And I looked at them. I said, "Really? You're going to charge me 100 pesos more?" And they looked at me. I said, "I just got the same thing the lady before me got, and you charge her 100 pesos less, so you're going to skin tax?" I said, "Never mind, I don't want anything." And I walked away, and I have never gone back there again. And we were loyal. I could see if you're a tourist coming through town and you buy something, you leave. That's a whole different. I don't agree with it, but I can get it. I get it. But not somebody who lives here. They would go there 2 or 3 times a week buying barbecue chicken from you, and you want to screw them over like that? That is right. Like I said, it happens in the States. And let's be honest, man, it happens. They got the price for the locals and they got the price for the tour. Right? Davao. Davo's nice, ain't it? Davao. It's a nice place, ain't it? It's okay. It's okay.
I don't admire that place.
You don't? Why? What's your negative thoughts of Davao?
Most likely Muslim.
Well, that might be his religion.
Yeah, if you're Catholic or Christian, don't mix with the Muslim area.
Why? Why are you being a bigot?
No.
They don't have the problems like they have everywhere else in the world. As far as
It's a big. If that place is a big.
Now they do have. I don't know if it's in that area there, but they do where there's certain areas that are Muslim populated, and the Filipinos will tell you don't go in that area, don't go down that road. But I don't judge a person of their religion or the color of their skin. I go by their attitude and how they act. That's just the way I am. Oh, okay. I didn't want to disrespect you, Dad. But like I said, I don't judge people by their religion or anything like that. It's the way they act. That's the way I judge them. I've had more white people treat me like crap than any other race. We'll be honest. Being in the truck driver, I had more white people treat me like trash than any other race. Just being honest. Let's move on from that subject. Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen, okay? And it happens in the States, and don't tell me it doesn't, okay? I lived in Foley, Alabama. I worked at Gulf Shores, which was big, big tourist area, okay? I can go into a place, there was a bar there that served really awesome hamburgers. I can go into this place during lunch, all right, because I worked on the beach and the construction. I can go in that place and I can get a hamburger. It was like $2 for this, but it was like that thick, the meat, okay? Not that thick, maybe, and at the same time, a tourist will come in there and they can always spot the tourists. They can always spot them. And they'll be like $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 for the same hamburger. So it happens all over the world. It's just it happens here. So skin tax, it's in the States they call it tourist tax. And here they call it skin tax, but it is what it is. I don't want to get too deep on it, but it's happens all over the world. Please, if you think it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. It even happens in the States. The other Americans, when you go to Florida or whatever else you go, the prices are different. They are different. But yeah, it just irritated me that, like I said, I go to this woman 2-3 times a week because the chicken it's really good. It's really, really good. But you want to charge me more when I'm there 2-3 times? That person there maybe comes there maybe twice a month. I'm there 2-3 times a week or 2 times a week. And you want to skin tax me? You just slit your own throat. And I haven't been back since. And there has been times when I walk by and they say, "Oh, why don't you come to us anymore?" And I told her, because you try to skin tax me. And they don't get, "What?" Yeah. Yeah, once a year you gotta say, hey, let them know you gotta pay $300 a year for your visa. Okay, that's better than how much 6,000 every 3 months.
How many years before you get the 13A visa?
I have a 13A visa.
No, how many years before you apply the 13A visa?
It's a couple of years, 2 to 3 years, and
3
I should have
years,
done it.
I think 3
Yeah,
years.
I should have done it earlier, but I don't know why I didn't. I ain't got no reason why I didn't.
No, they said the immigration officer said, "Oh, you can now apply the 13A visa.
Yeah.
It's already 3 years. 3
Yeah.
years. So you
Yeah.
can apply
I'll
that."
tell you, you got to when you have the tourist visa or whatever. Okay, you got to pay. How much did I pay at what time? Every time you go and check in to extend your visa, how much? Like three to 6,000 pesos. I don't remember the price. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't. But it was up. It was in the thousands, not 10,000, but
Yeah.
it was under 5,000. Okay, but now I check in once a year and I pay 300 pesos once a year. So you can't complain. KFC. The KFC is not that great here. I eat the chicken. I eat the chicken. But see, Kentucky Fried Chicken ain't like it was when we grew up, man. I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't taste. It's different. It's different. Maybe they started skimping out on things. I don't know, but it's just different. Here, who's the good chicken place here? Miles? Who's the good chicken place here that you like? A chicken restaurant.
Chooks to go.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it is. Chucks to go, I think that depends on where it's at. This one here, it kind of irritates me sometimes because you go in there, oh, out of stock, and you're like, the dude's on his phone, or I don't know, I don't know. But I've been to other Chucks to go that are really, really good. But they got all this different flavors of chicken and stuff like that. The one here is, I don't know, man. I'm not saying they're lazy, but it's just, I don't know what it is. Look at this. Sorry, out of stock. Now that no, sorry, out of stock. Okay, what do you have?
Balikbayan visa.
Yeah, a Balikbayan.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right, Dad. But your wife has to be with you.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't say, look, I'm married. You need it. They won't do it. They
No,
won't do it.
You,
Your wife
you
will stay
must
with you.
you should bring at least one marriage contract copy of marriage
Yeah,
contract.
well, yeah, you should have it.
Yeah.
Unless her passport has her name on it
Yeah.
with your last name. But yeah, I mean, cover all the bases. Have your marriage certificate
Marriage
with you.
certificate. Yeah.
But yeah, that is how much you got to pay for that. It does. You know how much how long is your visa when you come in that way with for that type of visa? How long is it? I think it's longer than 3 months. I think.
When you arrived here, what was you
No.
extend your visa 2 months, and then they gave you 3 months, and then 6 months, 6 months until you
You got a total of you can be here
3
for
years.
you can be here for 3 years and keep on extending your visa. But then after that 3 years, you got to leave for 24 hours and come back. But there is guys, man. I heard stories, okay, where they'll leave for 24 hours and they come back and they refuse their entry. The immigration says, "Nah, man, you no."
What you did is you continue your extension until you reach
The 3 year.
and then 13A.
Yeah, you can do that too. If you're married to I don't understand if you're married to a Philippine woman, I don't understand why you don't apply for the 13A. You know what I mean? And you can still get a 13A and some of these guys will stay in the state, they'll stay in the States for so many months, then they come here and they stay with their wives for some months, they go back and forth. You can still get the 13A, okay? But just make sure you're here when you got to do the yearly check-in. Chicken burgers are good. I think
Brent also.
I don't, Anthony. I won't eat. Even in the States, I rarely ate like McDonald's hamburgers. Wendy's now, unless they change, Wendy's hamburgers were good, and it didn't taste processed. But yeah, you get your 13A, and you can still. It doesn't mean you can't leave the country. And there's a lot more advantages to getting the 13A. Number one, you can get a job, but good luck with that. Okay, your chance of getting a job in the Philippines is like, but also there's a lot of advantages to getting the 13A. You got a little bit more freedom. Now that doesn't mean you can go out and act like a fool. I'm not saying that, but there's certain things that the benefits of having the 13A. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's a year. You're right. I couldn't remember how long it was, but if your wife's with you, man, you're good. You're good. Yeah, for 1 year. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't go through it, so I don't talk about it. But yeah, this is it. Like
Why it's appear every
because Darryl already answered the question. He didn't want to be redundant. He didn't want to, But yeah, I mean, a lot of people, but some people just, even though they're married to a full citizen here, they won't get a 13A. Or maybe they just don't qualify for a 13A. I don't know. I think it's a lot easier getting a tourist visa than getting a 13A. Unless you did some really horrible, horrible things.
They are more
Lax.
more people extend their visa rather than applying the 13A.
Yeah, well, one guy told me, says, he's married to a Philippine woman, okay? And he says, I can't get a 13A. I said, why is that? He said, because I go home once in a while. I said, you can still go home. You still don't. When you come back and you're going through immigrations, you tell them you show them your 13A ID card. As long as you check in, the yearly check in. And I'm not sure when the end date on that is. It's from January to March, did you say?
Check-in
The
is
time frame.
the check-in is until March. Don't exceed the month until March.
Yeah.
You need to go.
To check in.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. Like I said, unless you have your reasons why you don't get a 13A. It's cheaper, $300 a year, twice 3 or whatever, every 3 months. It's a lot better. 3,000 every couple of months. I'm not sure the price. I don't remember.
It's more than like that.
I don't remember.
6,000.
It was more than 300. Okay, that's all I can tell you. It was a lot more than 300.
If you have the
A year.
13A already, you have to pay the yearly check-in is 380.
Yeah, that's what I said.
380.
And everybody, I don't know how hard I can stress this, man. If you want to get yourself a 13A, use a agent. Don't do it yourself, okay? Because if you make one mistake on the paperwork, guess what? You got to start all over again, and it's not worth it. You get an agent that knows what they're doing, like we had here in Badoc, BATAC. All right, she's been doing it for years, and it was a cakewalk. I mean, I heard horror stories about getting a 13A, and that's one of my reasons I was kind of like, I didn't want to deal with it, but it was like a piece of cake. We didn't do anything except for sign my name and use get my thumbprint, get a picture. That's the hardest part. I got to interview. Well, yeah, we did, but that was after when you were going in for a permanent. Because for the first year, it's a temporary. Okay, when you get your 13A, that's to see. All it is to see if you're a jerk. Okay, if you're going to cause any problems. But after the year, you go for a little sit-down interview with a lawyer that works for immigration. And that took what, 10 minutes, if that? And she talked more about her dogs than anything else, you know? It's not hard. And yeah, they were lawyers. Even you thought it was going to be more to it than that.
What?
You even thought it was going to be more to it than what we had, you know?
Yeah.
Did I ever have electric, John? No. No, I never had one. This is my first one. I'm a EV virgin. I just think it's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You know, you ain't got to worry about gas. You ain't got to worry about inspections. Well, for right now, you ain't got to worry about registration. But the talks are being done now about that. Because the popularity of the EV, that style, they're becoming very popular in the Philippines. And,
Maybe
you know, what we all know how.
sooner or later.
You know how, I'm not just talking about the Philippines, I'm talking all over the world, how it is about money. Hey, we can make money here, let's do something about this, you know?
Sooner or later.
It was hung up, wasn't it, about registering them? Yeah.
It's the one of the girls said just in case there will be the government will implement the registration of
Yeah.
e-bike, the company will shoulder the first registration.
Yeah. Now, okay, let's just say that, I don't know if she said anything, say like a year or 2 or 3 years from now, the government says, oh, we want everybody to register e-bikes. Are they going to do it, or do we have to do it? Or you don't know?
They are going to do it
So they'll do
because
it?
you have the paper to them already.
Yeah. I mean, what can they do? I mean,
They have the papers
There's propane. There's cars and trucks around here that have gas engines that you question. You know, how the hell they get past that? So I don't know. Let's see how it goes. And they were talking about one time about driver's license form. I don't think that's going to go anywhere though. I really don't. Do you? Yeah, John, it's a 3-wheeler.
4 wheels.
It's
No.
they have 4 wheels there too.
Maybe.
They had that one.
Now maybe he's talking about the car that you can drive in.
No, he's talking about right here. Look, did you ever have an electric vehicle before? A 4-wheel? No EVs whatsoever, John. None whatsoever. Yeah, Grace. Yeah,
Yes.
she's hey. I don't know if she's watching, but I think she was a little upset because
Yes.
this, she was looking at it. She was, oh, you have this, or you have that. Like the radio.
Yeah. Yeah. The name is Grace.
Yeah, Grace. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Grace. She has one too. She bought that used though, didn't she?
Yes. From her grandma.
Yeah, she bought it from her grandmother. She bought it off her grandmother. And it's, I mean, she takes good care of it, and it's still drivable. And she had the same problem that I had as far as when you're, about not when you throttle it and it doesn't move. Because yeah, I did that too. It's the brakes. You got to watch them. They're very, very, very sensitive. Yeah, stick the guy something. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, hey, Anthony, we got these. If you haven't seen other videos, not mine, but other videos where they got the rain, like the rain covers for them, so you can drive in the rain. They gave that to us. It has no manual to it, none whatsoever. So I got to sit there and try to figure out how to install that. They call them curtains, right? Rain curtains. Trying to figure out how you install that. And it's in 3 pieces. And you're like, okay, we got to figure this one out. How do you attach it to the scooter? I'll call it a scooter. How do you attach it to the scooter? Because that's all. They didn't give you nothing like no nuts and bolts or anything like that. Just that, just the material. I'm like, okay, and no manual. And I looked it up on YouTube. They had one guy that was putting some type of curtains system on his, but the camera was so far away from what he was working on that you couldn't see what he was doing. I was like, oh, that helps.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, John. Yeah, you're exactly. Yeah, they are. Especially like here, the town is small, and I'm gonna be honest. These days, I just don't feel like walking.
For convenience.
I just don't like if I get up in the morning, my knees are hurting. I don't feel like walking. I push through it, and that's probably a better thing to push through it and just loosen up the knees. But it is times, and we can go to the beach more often, And like a lot of times, I didn't, I was like, I could take the motorcycle, but I don't know.
Only you cannot drive them in a highway.
What? Yeah.
E-bike.
That killed me. That was like a fan. Everything's open, and they got a fan. Like,
Yeah, maybe that is if you put on the coat because there is no air come in. When you're driving, you need the fan.
Yeah, you're right, Anthony. Yeah, she needs to find a little club. What, Anthony? What name would you give it? You can't say the gray hair club because she ain't got no gray hairs.
Badoc e-bike club.
They'll all be with, hey, Anthony, they'll be wearing colors.
I have of females driving the
Yeah, you see.
here.
Yeah, you see a lot.
Yeah, have a lot.
Yeah, a lot of
Mostly of
older. There's this guy I don't make fun of him, but I always say I don't say it loud enough so he probably can't hear me. This guy, he drive every morning. You see him drive by, right? He's got one e-bike, and he goes like maybe 2 miles an hour. All right, and I was like, slow down. He just drives around on it, taking in the scenery. Ain't got a care in the world, Miles Thunder Club, yeah. Yeah, they got those. That's a good idea. They got the little I don't know what you call them, insulation padding. Don't I like that thick? It's got the aluminum foil on one side. That's a good idea. It helps with the sun beating down on top of it. And you can buy them in little tiny sheets. Or you can buy one sheet and just cut it and then and save the extra pieces for something else, Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It does. Especially with it being black. The roof. It's black. You know those sheets of insulation, the one it's pink on one side and it looks like aluminum foil on the other side. Huh?
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about. Put it up on the roof. Inside, not outside.
I know,
Inside.
just like the one the roof.
Yeah, the one we got up in the attic.
Mm.
Same thing. It kind of helps with the heat from the
You
sun
can-
beating down.
You can do it. No, this is
Goofy green. Are you talking about Marcos when he painted? When he painted he had one. Painted and it was like, dude, that's stupid. It was stupid.
a few years,
Yeah, it's been like 1 or 2 years.
3 years, I
But
think.
he doesn't have it anymore. I don't know what he did with it after
Yeah, before yet they live in Los
he moved all.
Angeles City
Hey, Mary, I'm gonna
first.
be honest, man. Sometimes I think it's somebody's looking for him. I think somebody's looking for him. And Mayor, he's always moving all over the place. It's like, dude, is somebody looking for you? You know what I mean?
And then they moved to the wife place, and then last year they moved to Angeles City again.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, man. You know what I like, Mary? You know what I like about Marcos?
Yes,
He plays the beat of his own drum. Okay, he's not like when they have these little get-togethers of the content creators. He doesn't go to them. You know what I mean? He doesn't think he's better than everybody else, but he don't want no parts of it. Okay, with the drama and the I'm angry at you because you didn't video me when I was standing next to you. Says he doesn't do that, man. He's not part of the clique. Yeah, Marcos, yeah. I remember that. Was that during his drinking days? Was he back to drinking? I haven't watched him in a while.
Yeah, still.
Is he back to drinking?
Now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That was during his drinking days?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ugly, man. It was ugly. He's like,
still
dude.
drinking.
He's like, what were you thinking? Yeah, I remember that, man. I just like Marcus Brooks. Like I said, he's his own. He doesn't follow along with the rest of them. Yeah, that's what I had that. No, I had that. They gave it to us for free. But the problem is there's no installment. It doesn't tell you how to put it up. And you're looking at it, and you're like, okay, what do I attach it to? I'll figure it out, okay? I was an engineer in the military, so I'll figure it out. But it just you'll find that out here when you get something, all right, and you got to put it together. The instructions are very, very, very vague, all right, and that's why when I put something together here, I usually look at the picture, and figure it out. John, I don't know if I'm
There's
gonna do that.
no need. It's much better to put an
I don't know. if I'm gonna do
insulation.
that. Yeah, get the insulation.
Yeah.
It's John. The insulation they have, it's not expensive.
If you put another color against it, it damage. It will
It's just
it's not good to look.
How was that?
It's talking outside the house.
I know it just monkey made a weird noise.
No.
I worry about him, man. He's getting old. He's getting old, and I worry about. But some things he does, I'm like, what's wrong, Mark? I worry about him. Yeah, Marcos. That's what I like about him, man. He does what he wants. He doesn't care. But like I said, he moves all over the place. I'm like, what are you wanted somewhere? Is somebody looking for you?
Yes, over steroid.
Yes, it was stay road. I like. You might not like him. Yeah, he drinks. He drinks a lot. But you want to know something? He talks a lot of crap sometimes. You know, he does.
Yeah, you are right, Mary. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. I can't disagree with you. No. Yeah, I was thinking. You know, I was thinking though. Okay, is cash is king here, and you'll find that out real quick. Money means a lot. And if I say, hey, dude, I'll give you 1,000 pesos. Now, keep in mind, they get paid $500 a day. $500, I wish. 500. The average is between 500 and 600 pesos a day. So and if he's done it before, like many times, it'd be nothing to him. So I say, hey, dude, I'll give you 500 pesos if you put this on for me.
Yeah.
500 or 600 pesos, or maybe in 1,000. You know,
Yeah, the one lady.
I want it done right. I don't want it. I hate when something's done halfway. You know, and you look at it and you're like, oh man, you know,
Mhm.
you lose that enthusiasm for it because now you think it looks like crap. You know what I mean? Hey Casey, how you doing, man? Glad to see you show up. Good morning.
Sounds like I did.
What, did I skip one? Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Yeah. Oh no, I've been there. Yeah, that restaurant.
Yeah.
What, the C&E?
See, it's good.
Yeah, the food was good there. And you know what impressed me? It was clean, though. That's how I judge, man. If they don't care about the restaurant and keeping it clean, they don't care about the food. You know, what are they doing? What are they doing with your food back in that kitchen? You know what I mean? Yep, that's true, Case. Better late than never. You know, better late than never. That's the way I feel about food. If you walk into a place and then you're like, oh my God, I walk out. Yeah, we do it every
Sunday.
No, we do it every Sunday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, same time. Same time every time.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the king. Yeah. Oh, John, don't get me wrong. I like him. I think a lot of his stuff he tries to be funny. You know what I mean? He tries to be funny. But I mean, his kids mean a lot to him. His two
Yeah.
kids mean a lot to him. I think his wife pushes him sometimes, you know what I mean? As far as, and how many times he'll give her some money. All right, say she runs in and gets something like vegetables or whatever, and he gives her like 1,000 pesos, and it cost her 200 pesos. She keeps the change. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, I don't know. It's I don't know. I have my own opinions on that. And I even say something to Miles, don't I? I'm like, she didn't give him his money back. And then when they stop somewhere else, she might have that change in her pocket, but she wants more money. And it's like, what the hell? You know?
Yes.
So like I said, I think a lot of it he tries to be funny for views and stuff like that. But like I said, he really, really cares about his kids, man. And that's why I respect his kids, you know?
Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes.
Yep, Casey,
Yes.
yes. At 80800
Same time.
Same time every day, every time. Yeah, Miles, reason why we do this, well, I like doing it, but Miles really likes doing them, you know? Miles likes all the attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Our Sunday morning here, and then your Saturday night.
Yes. Yes. What is it, 7 o'clock? Yes, 7 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, US.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, Marcos, man, he's funny. Some of the stuff he does is, but you know what? I've talked to a lot of people that actually met him. They said he's a really, really good guy. And he will help people out. I think he has, well, he's an author. He wrote a couple books, you know, and he does have a history, you know. He does have a history. They say he's very smart. Well, he grew up in Mississippi, I think it is. The back roads, I think it was Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Yeah, the back roads. He was a country boy.
In country boy.
Yeah. But I think a lot of stuff he does there is just for views. And I don't think he really means it. His drinking he means, but I think he just does it for views. Hey, yeah, there's a lot of things he does I disagree with. I'm like, dude, come on. Especially when he does he focuses on certain parts of a female's body. I'm not saying his wife, but others. I don't agree with that, but that's what gets people to watch him, I guess. Oops. Why isn't this showing up? Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Casey. It's either one thing or another, right? There's never going to be peace. It's always one thing or another. You ready to bail? It's 1 or 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
We got Miles has got to do her. I'll video. Miles got to go out and practice. Because practice. It's the only way you can get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. John, don't you think it's a two-way street? You know what I mean? No, he's not perfect, believe me. Nobody's perfect. But I think it's an everyday all thing. I don't know. I haven't watched them in a while, man. I haven't. Not that I don't like them, I haven't watched them.
I just don't like the female.
Yeah, she's not a big fan of the wife.
Mm-mm.
All right, man, we're gonna cut out. And I appreciate y'all, Mr. Anthony, Casey, John,
Dora,
Dara,
Mary,
Florence, John, Casey,
Big Ace, Peter.
yeah, Big E's, Mary. Glad seeing you, Mary.
Was it
Yeah, I like Mary. Mary's here all today.
Mary? Dan and Mary.
She was doing the pre-checks for me.
Dos Bagos.
Yeah, Dolphs. He's working. All right, man. I'll let you all go. Thank you for being here. And remember, Wednesday,
Yes.
same time, 8 o'clock Philippine time, 7 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. And we will talk to you later. God bless. We love yous, and you be good. Bye-bye.